Hey, it's Tax Quips time from TaxMama.com. Today, Tax Mama has an announcement from the IRS that I want to share with you. The IRS is coming to visit your small business if you fall behind on your payroll tax deposits. So beware. Well, my friends, I want to share the IRS's latest announcement. You're going to love this. This is a pet project of Darren Gio, the new Deputy Commissioner for Collection and Operations Support in the Small Business Self-Employed Division of the IRS. He refined the process in his last post when he was Director of Field Collections Operations. All sarcasm aside, his heart is in the right place. His intention, believe it or not, is to actually help small businesses that start to get behind on payroll tax deposits before they get so far behind that it's too late to save the business. The fact is, one of the most common reasons that small businesses fail, other than sheer ineptitude, bad planning, and lack of funds, is that the owner thinks it's okay to use the money that he withholds from the employees' paychecks to pay his own bills as a short-term loan. Well, it might work once. But payroll after payroll, the boss starts getting more behind, and the funds don't get paid back. The payroll taxes don't ever get deposited. Well, this affects the employees trying to get their refunds and file their tax returns, and this often causes businesses to go under. The other part of this issue is the one affecting the IRS. The majority of the money that IRS collects is from payroll taxes, not your income tax returns. They rely on all employers to get this deposited correctly, which is why the late deposit penalties can be as high as 15% depending on the length of the delay. It doesn't really help because they don't have the money to pay the underlying taxes anyway. The IRS still has to give the employee credit for the withholding reported on the W-2s, even if they haven't received the money. So you and I are paying for this employer's theft, yes, theft of payroll taxes. So I am giving you the IRS's note, and I want you to share it with everyone you know who has a small business. If you're a tax professional, please advise your clients to call you when they get this visit. If you're a business owner, when you get a visit like this from the IRS, please call your tax pro when they come to visit instead of just letting the IRS have free rein, even if they do mean well. The announcement is this. As part of a nationwide effort by the IRS to ensure fairness in the tax system, teams of IRS revenue officers will be conducting special efforts in Los Angeles for individual and business taxpayers who need education and compliance assistance beginning January 27th, 2020. The IRS revenue officers work cases that involve an amount owed by a taxpayer or a delinquent return. Their role involves education, investigation, and, when necessary, appropriate enforcement. The IRS routinely conducts face-to-face visits with taxpayers who have a previously known tax issue that wasn't resolved through mail contact. The IRS revenue officers are in about 250 locations throughout the country, and they regularly provide scheduled and unscheduled visits with taxpayers who are having difficulty becoming compliant. This initiative will help close geographical gaps between those locations and provide additional revenue officers in areas that need extra help with these cases. So while they're starting with the Los Angeles, it's going to expand nationwide. For more information about these efforts, the IRS has a fact sheet and a tax tip for you to read. And remember, you can find answers to all kinds of questions about taxes and business issues and enrolled agent tax education for free. Where? Where else? At taxmama.com. Incidentally, I don't know if you know, taxmama.com is a free resource for people to get answers to questions before they make major costly moves or errors.